The Snuggie. When I first saw that, I said, keep your hands off. Keep your worm and your hands free. Keep your hands off of it. I mean, great. This one has a little bit, of a collar neck over here. It looks nicer, but it's a blanket. It's a wearable blanket. I would say it's a blanket t-shirt blanket, something like that. Like a blanket that's incorporated into a t-shirt. And I was looking for this. I just typed the wearable blanket, blue. I know it was that, and it came out the Sherpa. And I was thinking to myself, oh, it reminds me of something from an Arabic culture. It's Muslim. All right, man, your religion. It's your religion, man. How come? Another thing is like, if people that just are obsessed about that and they'll put my life in danger because I don't like that. It's the same person that says this is just no, this is Muslim. This is Muslim. It's Muslim. It's Muslim, and he's obsessed about that. It's like first of all, homie, like I'm thinking to myself, you're creeping me out to begin with, but also it's like even if I confronted you on that, it's like why are you so obsessed about that? Like you put something like from your culture, you apply it to like your religion. Also, it's like I get it, man. You're a Muslim, great, bro. You in there fucking Allah show of life. Go to your fucking your mosque or whatever, and pray the gay way, whatever you're into. But anyway, the first thing I thought about is, oh yeah, it's a Sherpa. Like, but see, a Sherpa, like this is wearable. Like you could walk around in it. I mean, this, it just, it's a fleece. Maybe you could go. I mean, people go outside with it, but it's like, it's warm, and you can actually walk even around your house, or you walk around, in the patio deck or in front of your house or apartment, whatever. You sit on the steps, and you can actually like, just walk around casually. They have even better ones. Like this is, and there's other ones you could probably do a stylish one. But see, I'm pretty sure the Sherpa came before the Snuggie, except this is just like some couch potato stuff. And I'm gonna point out that where I come from Poland, like you sit around as an adult, you sit around, you like you watch a movie, but it's like at least in my age, like people go around and do stuff, And we had a town square. It's like people hung out. Yeah, we had drunks sitting on the park bench like at noon o'clock. Shout out to Jersey. He's not really from Jersey. Sitting there drunk and stuff. There was people like that, but it was just like a interaction, a social interaction. You don't sit around on your couch or lay around on your couch all day. And I get it, they're watching a movie or something, a TV show, but it's like, is this the culture of television or what? Or the internet? Even I fall victim to that, And it's like, I was doing stuff, but it's like, the computer gets me this and that, but it's like, I mean, what if you gotta stand up? You know, I could just picture people laying there, and I get it, it's kind of soft, it has to be, right? I mean, it's not gonna cut you or like bite you or something, but it looks thin and cheap. And just people get obsessed too crazy about it. It's like, they invented something new. This is like the best thing. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you, I think Bill Maher pointed out, you can just get a blanket, just, put it all over your body. Then when you want to get up, you take the blanket, even, fold it, put it down on the couch, just walk around. It's like, are people just like, are they conditioned, like, not conditioned, but everybody just like sits around in their house or something like that? It's like, and this is for like the people that just, immobilized or something. And and I get it. It's like fit or not, you're young. It's like wear that maybe once in winter when you're like, watching a movie or something like that. But even then, it's like you're wearing a blanket. It's like it's a sweater blanket. Like you're not gonna walk. You know how crazy the city would look like you walk around like you're a phantom and you're haunted a castle or some shit. You're Dracula or some crap. It's like it's just I don't know. It's just weird, and I don't care, how smile you have, this and that. It's just like, it's just creepy, It's just, unless you're like, pushing 80 in your 80s, and you're like grandma, you're like, help her off the couch, don't wrinkle the snuggie or some shit, I get that, but like for you, bro, it hurt, and there's middle-aged people get obsessed about it. I remember years ago, and yeah, Bill Maher like stood up against it for like 2-3 times or something, and then I thought, like either people got too angry because people were saying some stuff about that, and he just said, "All right, I'll wear," or he got paid from Snuggie. Let's say they want to make more money. Oh well, Bill Maher promotes that or something. Give him some money, but then it's like it also makes sense. He doesn't. They don't even need that much publicity. So it's not that. It's like people just like too crazy. Like the Hummer, the H2 and the H3, especially the H2, just like wow, like everyone was jumping on top of it. Chick magnet. It's dumb. It's fucking stupid, and so is this. But stupid people like stupid stuff, so let's just not argue it. By the way, this is Christian then, for their religious idiots or something. It's like I'm not gonna argue with you people. I just like I wouldn't want that. It's like I don't want sleeves on my hands. It's like and then I can feel like. I mean, me back then, be like, get beers, like, man, I'm gonna go to the fridge in a couple minutes for another one, but it's like, you gotta drink, and what if you don't, we spill it on it, and like, also it's like, I smoke a pipe, I'm drinking a coffee right now. I mean, I'm not planning to sit it for hours, and it's like, what, you take it off, you put it on, it just is weird, and you freely move, so you could walk around it, but it just looks weird. You could just have, I don't know, like a long sleeve shirt, and I don't know, a little blanket or something, or you like me, I have a portable radiator, or I have indoor heating. I don't really need. I'm in shorts right now, and it's cold outside. Like I don't really want to get dressed warm to watch something. That's it's freezing inside. I mean, it just seems like it just seems like it's not just counterintuitive, but just unproductive. Like that's a typical couch potato stuff. It's like fuck it, I'm just not gonna do anything or something for a couple of hours. When I get to that level, it's kind of like wow, I wasted a couple of hours. Chances are it take me a little bit longer to get up and do something. I kind of like being on the move sometimes. Like who knows, maybe 15, 20 minutes. I jump in the car, go get something. I want to be move. It's like I won't. It just seems like it's just restricted on a different level, psychological level. It's like you're restricting people to a couch, a chair, whatever, and it's like you're already programming them, already programmed. So you make me a little comfortable to just not do anything. And then I can point out the movie Wally. How the people that live here, uh, they migrated for a reason or two, and it's like because Earth just was filled with garbage, pollution, all that stuff. And then it just it never really healed. Eventually, started healing, but they spent time and they spent on ships or whatever. But they had everything on the ships, and they were just like bored with stuff. They didn't want to go swimming, this and that. It was just like they were like that, but they were like not just wheelchairs, but chairs that floated. You know, floated. They were floating or they were carried around. I mean, they were moving around the ship, but they didn't have any physical activity. This just says you don't have any physical activity. Here it is. Just be comfortable. It's just a different level of comfort. It's like it's insulting. And yeah, I get it when you're in that level and you love the fact. I pretty much don't want anything to do with you. And I get you would want me like deport me of this country because like I don't like this stuff. Because I want to end your little dream of freaking laziness and ignorance and whatever else is in your mind. I really do. Except I never did anything to people. You start doing a lot of things to me. Like this is the snuggy world culture in America over here. Seriously, it is kind of creepy. It's weird, but it just feels like I just feel like it's. I mean, I don't know, I think I already said just it oozes with inefficiency.